What's up, Bengal fans? It's your host, Joey Karni. I want to thank you for clicking on this video. I cannot wait for you to hear this full story as to why I made this purchase and also the full belt review. Now, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe down below to stay up to date with all the Angles activity right here on YouTube. Now enjoy the belt review. Let's go, let's go! What is up, Bengal fans? It's your host, Joey Karni, and I'm here today to unveil a new series that I'll be doing on my channel, and that is going over my collection of WWE replicas. If there's one thing that I love about WWE, it is the replica belts. For some reason, I've collected them ever since I was a child, and it's something that I really just continued to do over the period of my teenage and 20 years. So without further ado, I'm going to start off with my favorite WWE replica, my favorite WWE title, and that is the United States Championship. Now, this title, this edition is the 2014 replica of the United States title, but it is the 2003 design. As you can see by the new WWE Network logo they added in 2014, it is the same style or same design that Stephanie McMahon introduced on SmackDown in 2003. Now, this title is very near and dear to my heart. It is actually one of the first titles that I was ever really fond of while watching WWE when I was a kid. And the reason why I love it so much is because some of the greatest ever and some of my favorite of all time, like Eddie Guerrero, John Cena, Chris Benoit, have held this title. And it was just the title that during those years, I was just really fascinated with the superstars who held them. So it is my favorite WWE title. But as you can see by the thumbnail in this video and the title, it is not the only replica belt that I will be going over in this video. Now, the reason for purchasing this is because, honestly, like I said, it's my favorite WWE replica of my favorite WWE design of all time. My favorite WWE title. And I was always so close to buying it, and I never did it just because of the price. But in 2019, I finally pulled the trigger and got it for on the Black Friday deals. I believe I got like 25% off on the title. I paid under $300 for this title with the shipping, which was a steal for me. And later on, a couple months later, they introduced a new design. This tends to be a pattern with me buying these WWE replicas. And as I go on to other titles that I'm going to review that I have in my collection. Now, the myth goes, every time I purchase a WWE replica, a few months later, for some reason, they changed that design of the title that I purchased. So, 2003 to 2019, I waited to buy this title. I buy the title in 2019 on Black Friday. Near the summer of 2020, they changed the design. So, I'm going to be reviewing the original WWE replica of the United States title and the updated version as well. But I want just to show you how this title looks over the shoulder. It's very, very comfortable. It's a comfortable title. It kind of just lays over your shoulder. I can show you here like this. It just lays over the title like that, over the shoulder like that. Paper thin, as you can see, and it kind of just flows. The leather just flows. It's a really comfortable leather. You can see here that it just flops around. It's very easy to hold. I know a lot of people like to do different things with the title. Hold it like this, or bend it from here like this, and kind of hold it like that. Or how The Miz is known for holding it like this. There's other ways to hold the title as well. I'll show you on this shoulder as well with this side, so you can kind of get an idea of that. But it's a very light title, and it's not very heavy. And don't worry, I'm going to be giving you a full detailed review in just a little while. I'm kind of just showing you what the title looks like on my shoulder and things like that. And I will show you at the end of the video what the titles look like on my waist, just for those of you who are trying to or thinking about buying any of these titles. And the biggest reason why is because people apparently don't know how to put on the title properly without falling off. So I will show you how to do that too in this video. So that is the 2003 design of the 2014 replica of the WWE United States title. Stay tuned for the full detailed review. Now I want to introduce to you my latest purchase, which is the 2020 edition of the United States Championship. This title takes up my entire face, as you can see. It's much bigger than the original design. You can see here, this thing has some width to it. It's a huge title. It's very heavy, opposed to the original design. But I think this is also the heaviest WWE replica that they have today. So this design, the 2020 United States title, reason why I purchased this, like I said before, the original title that I had, the United States title, and I'm going to put it over my shoulders as you can kind of see as well. The 2014 edition of WWE title, WWE United States title, was retired, and then this one was introduced in early 2020 by MVP, part of the Hurt Business, now held by Bobby Lashley. And it kind of haunted me because I really just loved the United States title, despite the design change. I bought the original one, 2019 Black Friday sale, huge Black Friday sale, and a full year later, 2020 Black Friday, I decided to purchase this one. This one, I believe, was originally like $430, and for Black Friday, they gave, I think it was like 25 or 30% off. I ended up getting this title for about a little over $300. I think it was like $320. That was before the shipping and stuff like that. But I thought it was a good deal, especially as I'm a collector of these titles, and I'll show you here what it looks like over the shoulder. Again, kind of a comfortable title because of the shape of the title, the curve that the title has. It does sit nicely on the shoulder, as you can see here, and I'll show you on the other side as well. And I'll even show you the process of putting it on, so you can see how it just flows down like that. So you can see that. But this title is probably the nicest, most, I'm not even sure what the proper word is, but it's just a beautiful title. And like I said, stay tuned for the full review. I'm going to go into detail of every little aspect of this title. Here is the bottom of the title. Here is the top of the title. You can see it's a huge freaking belt. You can hold it like this. See, because of the weight of it, you can hold it easily like that. You can hold it like this. Same thing on this side. Here. When you kind of hold it like this, you can see that. And like I said, stay tuned to the end of the video. I will show you what it looks like on my waist and how to buckle the snaps. But like I said, let me get the other one in here as well so you can kind of see both. These are both WWE United States Championship titles on my shoulder. This one here, this one here. You can kind of see the thickness of this one on the shoulder, opposed to the thickness of this paper thin one. And this one kind of is a flat design. I'll show you like this as well, the flat design, opposed to this thick design. Now we're going to head to the better part of the video where we're going to be talking about all the details for this video, or for these belts. Let's go. So as you can see here, this is the 2020 updated United States title with the 2014 United States title. And you can see by the size of the full plate here that the newer edition is significantly bigger than the original, as well as the side plates. So let's kind of break into the side plates here. The side plates, these are the replica side plates. So these come out with 2 screws on the back here. You can take those out from the back, and here is an angle from the side. Just kind of see how thick this belt is. This, to me, I believe, is one of the thickest WWE replica belts that they have. And I'll kind of go along the front of the belt here with the main plate that has a huge curve, as you can see here. And just continue along that towards the front here. Now, what I like about this replica belt opposed to the other ones is that they changed the, first of all, the style of the leather, but the texture as well. It's a smoother surface. Well, actually, not a smoother surface, but the original was smoother. But this one has more of an etched design, which I think gives more detail to the title with these stars here and the WWE logo here. And that's it compared to here, to the old one. So you can see the different designs where this is the etched design and this is the stitched design that we're used to seeing on WWE replicas. So I'll kind of go over both belts here so you can kind of see the style. There's a different format to the leather. As you can see, the original is just a flat to the end with no tip. And this one kind of has some style to it. Gives some detail to a newer gold tip that we haven't really seen from WWE. It's from the corner. A beautiful tip that is not on any other replica belt by WWE. Now, if you look at the original, or the 2003 edition, you can see that it is flat. It's flat, it's nearly paper thin. And there's no real girth to it opposed to the newer one that has, I can actually put my whole hand under the curve in the front plate here. And look at the texture on the plate itself. You can see the eagle here, how there's so much detail, as well as the flag. And look how the letters stand out for the word champion on the title. Also United States, and the WWE logo here. I'm going to show you from the front and the top and the bottom. Here's an angle from the bottom. Here's the top of the title. Going into the design of the WWE logo here. And the stars. A lot of people said that this part of the title, the interior here, should have been blue to go with the flag design. I personally have been, I was one of those people, but now I kind of just am used to this title. It is a beautiful belt. You can see from this angle as well how thick the plates are off the leather. Trying to give you every angle here from the title. Does have some weight to it. It's probably the heaviest title replica belt WWE has. So here's the back of the belt. As you can see, it doesn't really sit on the table, but you have the logo here. The official authentic WWE replica title belt. And the snaps here. Same snaps that we're used to seeing. Now here is a close-up of the 2003 United States title that Stephanie McMahon introduced on SmackDown. Again, these plates are paper thin opposed to the newer plates that are maybe 3 times, almost 4 times the size of the original. Don't mind my custom nameplate there. Now, this is the 2014 WWE replica of the United States title, so it does have the updated logo as well as the logo along the stitching here. And again, the stitched on buckles here. Now, here is the United States original title. I'm going to show you how I put it on and what it looks like on the waist. So what I do is I put it behind here. Kind of hold it there. put 2 snaps in, other ones, and I just spin it around, and bam, got the United States title. What it looks like on the waist, I'll show you a full video of what it looks like. It fits really, really snug. So for anyone, any size, this title would be a great addition to your collection. And I'll show you the full on the shoulder. Flat title. I'll even hold it like this for you so you can kind of see. It's very, very flat. Paper thin, no curve. And that is the 2003 design of the 2014 WWE replica of the United States title. Now here is the Mac Daddy of all WWE replicas, and I'm going to put it on the same way. Put the title in the back, towards your back. Cut one in, put the other one over. Make it a little bigger. Snap those belt snaps and spin it around. And now you have the 2020 United States title. Show you from each side. This one has some weight to it, so it does hang off a little bit. It's not as flush as the other one. Beautiful title. Snap sound is beautiful too. And I will show you as well from a side angle of this title. You can see the curve there. From the top and now the bottom. Here is the title this way. And you can see from the back as well. Now I'll put it over my shoulder and I'll show you. This one is much heavier than... Now the leather is not as comfortable as the original just because the plates are thicker, so it doesn't bend. They're thicker and they're bigger, so it doesn't bend as much as the other one, but it still does the job. It is a comfortable title to hold. And here, that is the WWE United States replica title 2020 updated edition. There we go. Now, if you were to ask me which of these two belts I like better, hello. You can never go wrong with the original design of the United States title, just because of its heritage and the history and the superstars who have held it. A lot of people like this title because it was the last WWE title that actually had a nameplate that was interchangeable. As you can see here, I have mine. I got a custom one made. I think I'm not sure where I got it. It might have been Amazon. I'm not sure. But that was about $20 for a custom nameplate. But if I had to pick between the two, I think I would pick the newer design just because it looks more like a heavyweight championship. And it is heavy. But it is a beautiful title. They're both beautiful titles, as you can see here. But I think preference, if you're asking me my preference, I think I like the newer style just because it is more of a classic look. You see the eagle on there with the wings. It's a design that we haven't really seen on WWE replica or any WWE title in a while. Kind of reminds me of the John Cena spinner one with the eagle and the big letters, things like that. But I'm not going to even talk about that belt right now. But yeah, I think I prefer this one over this one. And now we're going to put them side by side like that so you can see. If that's kind of difficult for you. You can do this way too. Hold on. You can see that these titles are very, very different. But they're both still beautiful titles. I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below what part of the video you liked, what I can improve on in this video, what you'd like to see with the next WWE replica belt review. I have a whole collection of titles, so expect many, many more. And even comment down below what title you'd like to see next, because I got so many, so I'll let you choose the next one. Thank you for watching. I'm your host, Joey Karni. Check out The Angle. Great interviews all the time. And like, subscribe, comment. See you later. Thanks for watching. Let's go, let's go!